All right, we're gonna start with a warm-up. So we're gonna do a little 5-minute warm-up. The first minute, just jumping jacks.
Jumping jack, good.
Jumping jacks.
Good job.
And for everyone watching, David on this Thursday is gonna lead a drilling class at 6. All right, next, speak push-ups for 1 minute. Just nice and slow, not going super fast. Still get everything warmed up. Let's go. Going on, push-ups, 1 minute. All right, next, squats for 1 minute.
Squat, yeah.
Yeah, just regular squats, nice and slow. Now you might have the widest legs here. All right, so next, do head, stomach, toes. Stomach, head, toes, toes, head, stomach. Yep, let's go. All right, last minute jogging in place. What's going on, Jeremy? Bianchi, we can only see your legs. You have some disembodied legs jogging around in space. All right. So we're going to move on to a little footwork. So what I want, everyone get into like their fighting stance, boxing stance, whatever, here, and just bouncing. But I don't want just up and down. And you have to let me know if this shows up or not. But a little forward, back. But not jumping forward. To rock. My feet stay in the same place, but I'm rocking forward and back. Okay? So start with that. Let me see everyone try that.
Hey, Josh, am I doing it right?
Yep. Just in place, but your weight going forward and back. Can you move further away from the camera, Bianchi?
I can't really. I'm in a small tight spot.
Yeah. Cool, yep. All right. So everyone looks like they're doing that correctly. So here, we're going to work on pulling a pivot. A normal pivot, I just say if I'm going to pivot toward my right, my lead foot turns out and I spin. What I'm going to do instead is pull it. So there's a little bit of backwards motion. So as I pivot, if I'm pivoting to my right, I pull back and make it like I use my hips to make that pull. Does that make sense? That make sense? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
So as I'm pivoting, like if I'm gonna pivot to my right, we're gonna go to our right first. I step backwards a little bit and I pull this part of my body. Right? Pulling a pivot.
All right, so you said, hold up. So you said the step out and then.
Yeah, and then pull it. Yep. Usually it's not 180 degrees. Maybe like, between 40 and 90 degrees.
All right, so
Yep.
Think about putting your weight like where your
Yeah,
butt
as I put my weight shifts backwards.
so,
is. Yeah.
All right, so as you said, so you have
Yes.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
step backwards. The same leg stays in front. Yep, that's it. Let me see you do it, Abby. Good. Everyone's getting it. All right. Sine, let me see. Yep.
Wait, so Josh, so when you pivot, does your front leg become your back leg now?
No, the same leg stays in front
So wait,
for
so
this.
so I go boom.
Yep. If it helps, you can put an object on the ground as reference. Now I can put this down here. Oh, so just do that for 2 minutes, nice and slow.
Okay, so kind of like, so I got the reference object, so I kind of just like keep my foot pointed towards the object.
Yeah. If you want to put something on the ground to like give you a visual.
All right, so I got this bottle right here, so I go boom, boom.
Yep. Bring this down a little bit. Yep. Oh. Cool. So now we're going to pull pivot to the other side. So we're moving. You know, we got our feet underneath us. I'm going to do a little step, but I use the front leg to pull this back. Right? So instead of just letting myself swing, I'm actively pulling my hips back at the angle. Okay? It's subtle, but a normal pivot is this. Right? And I kind of stay in the same space. This, there's a little bit of backwards motion to go along with the rotation. Make sense?
So you're using your core to get to yourself back there?
Exactly. I'm using my core, my thighs to get a good pull.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you just so you said how you do it? So you said your front
So,
leg.
yeah, now we're pivoting towards our lead, towards my left. So I would do a little step, get this loaded up, and pull.
So you loaded the front leg and then.
And then you pull the hip. Yes, exactly. So same thing, just doing that for 2 minutes.
So boom.
Take this thing off.
So Mr. Uchinaka, don't step back, pivot, rotate.
So Josh, when you rotate, which way do you rotate? You rotate.
This now I'm rotating towards my left.
So I go like that.
Yep. So the same leg stays in front for both of these. Right? Boom. Boom.
Oh, but so you're rotating backwards.
Yeah. Before I was rotating my right, now I'm rotating towards my left.
Oh, like that.
Mm-hmm. I pull it. Yep. Good, Abby. Good.
Oh, hold on. No, he was going forward, right?
Now I'm pulling backwards almost. There's a forward and backwards rock when we're neutral, and then I pull my rotation. Great. Yes, exactly, Kenny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Sine has to teach her partner how to dance. Good. Good so far?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So what's going on here? Okay? So this requires a little visualization from everyone. I'm here, if I'm pivoting towards the right, usually that's my opponent's weak side. Like I'm going towards your left, my right. Out of the way of the power hits. So that means I'm not flipping the right hand, I'm making distance from it by pivoting off. Does that make sense so far? Or if it's going a roundhouse kick, I'm just moving enough so it does connect. It's not really going to hit with full force. Okay? That's why we pivot off to the right. Okay? We're either getting, like, there's a punch, the cross is coming towards me here. Right? And the cross is coming from my lead side because my opponent were in a closed stance. We both have our left leg forward. Okay? So, for the cross, and it also works with the roundhouse kick, you know, and I don't want to say one is going to be more successful than the other because so much comes down to the fighter and you. But if you can read it, it's a good opportunity to counter with your lead knee. Because as I come in, I pull, boom, and I can just kind of stab in with that knee. Because I don't want to finish, you know, just here, cross hook. Right on here, we're moving. I see that rear side attack come, pull, knee, cross hook.
Sharp angle.
Yep. I'm here, pay attention to the legs. So I'm moving a little bit closer. Oh, no. Cool, does that make sense? Abby, that make sense?
Hi.
A question for the when you do the first step, you threw that knee, and it seemed like you came in with another kind of step and came for your cross hook.
Okay,
Are we going like?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm here, right? You're fighting me right now. I pulled off as I pull back. It's the knee. Then I put my weight down forward and shift. Boom, boom. So
It's right there.
The subtlety is I'm going forward on the cross. I'm leaning a little bit in, and I'm pulling almost like a check hook, coming back to neutral.
With that left leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? I'm here. Boom. Quack, quack.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
Yep.
All right, let's work. 1 to 3. 3 minutes. Good. So Abby, the last punch, make it a hook. The last punch, make it a hook. You're hitting someone with a coffee mug. Boom. Devin, where'd you go? Devin just abandoned us. I feel abandoned. Good, team. Good, Kenny. Good. Yeah. So Abby, let your hips rotate on the hook. Let your hips rotate, like really, like you're, right? If you're watching on Facebook, hit me up. I'll give you the link for the Zoom lesson. Boom. Yes. Good, Abby. Good. 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 Everyone's doing it right. All right. Cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. Good.
Thanks.
All right. So now, damn, Kenny looks like he's ready to stretch. So now we're going to pull the other direction, which this pivot pull can alter the answer generally to a cross, not to a leg attack. But the upper body, if it's coming straight or hooking from that side, can work. Because if I'm going to pull my lead side, I'm going towards the power side. So for the cross, it has to be like a slip, and I pull the pivot. Okay? So this can set up a really almost easy way to punch someone quasi-legally around the back of the head and then come up with your power side. So as it comes, I'm imagining that cross coming, I pull, so like an overhand hook, turning my knuckle down, kick, step back, punch. So I'm here, right? They're loading up. This you can kind of tell they're loading up to get ready to drop that bomb. I pull. As I pull, that's what's going to put weight to this side. Boom. Kick. Cross. Make sense? So I'm here.
Cross.
I'm seeing them get ready to throw that cross. So I slip, pull the pivot with my overhand hook, head kick, boom, come back with the cross.
Is that a front head? Is that a front head kick? Like front kick?
Yeah, I'm going right to the
Is
head.
it like a roundhouse?
But because I'm here.
He ain't doing a roundhouse. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a push kick. You're hitting it with the shin, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a roundhouse kick. So here's my
All right,
opponent,
so all right.
right?
I came up with this with Shashi.
Yeah. I pull, whack, head kick
Okay.
with the hammer down.
All right.
Cool? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Good for everyone? All right, let's work.
Oh.
Yep. Throw that hook as you check. As you pull around. Good. If you're too close, like you're thinking, oh, I'm too close for the kick, you can come up high with the knee. But you can lift it up just like a roundhouse kick. Yeah, we got this was all helping before the workout. All right. We have 2 more movement drills that we're going to work on some technical execution of our kicks. So make sure. So yeah, if you need water, you know, just take it at your own pace. So my first boxing coach always told me that going backwards is like going to the ATM. If you keep doing it, you're going to go broke, right? You're going to run out of money. So one thing, or like one habit or sort of mental mechanism to always put in is, if I'm going backwards after 2 or 3 steps, I've got to start making some deposits and doing less withdrawals. Okay, that makes sense? Because eventually, forward movement always beats backwards movement. Unless, you know, on a base level. Now, of course, you have people that are more physically gifted, you know, they might have better reflexes, but now you're starting getting into an attributes battle. But generally, going the same speed, forward beats back. Because it's harder to fight off your back foot than going forward with your weight going forward, okay? So now we're going to institute a back pedal, pivot, and attack. Right, so that's sort of the idea now we're going to continue to build on. I'm here, okay? I'm moving backwards, 1. Maybe that's backwards twice. Whatever the one where I feel, all right, I'm done backing up. I'm pivoting out and backwards, right? Setting up cross, hook, cross, leg kick. Right? So maybe I move backwards once and I'm like, oh, not again. So as I go backwards, the second time I'm pulling that pivot, cross, hook, cross, going forward, boom, ending on a leg kick. Right, for another angle, let me get my partner. Right, I'm here, and this pole is deciding this union labor and needs a break. And it's backing me into a corner because I can't afford to pay. Boom, I move back. Oh, no, he's moved forward. Now, I have a wall I got to worry about. So I pull out, boom, whack, 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 bam, and he goes down. Boom, and I win. Make sense?
You're
One more time.
uno más.
もう一回。
もう一回。
So,
Two, 3, 2 kick.
yep. I go back once. I go back twice. Now, if I go back a third time, I got to put money back in the bank. So I pivot out to create myself a little different angle, a little breathing room, and I retaliate going forward with some heavy strikes. That's the general principle.
So practice going back twice, then pivot on the third.
Once, twice, 3 times the most. It's like, y'all
Just
watch
switch it up.
Monty Python? You'll count to 3. No more than 3, no less than 3. Certainly not 4, and absolutely not 5.
Did y'all like that technical stand up?
All right, let's work.
6 and bases, baby. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Cleaned up too much this morning. Here.
Oh shit.
Let me rotate this.
Damn, Teddy. Shit fucking up, son.
Cool. All right. So now we're gonna work the other direction. Out of global things, of this outside, the lead side pivot. Okay? And again, I'm assuming we're in a closed stance. We both have our left legs forward. That is not marching forward or marching backwards. Okay? So that's the assumption with this. I'm being backed out. But I want to get to that far side. Okay? So as it comes, I'm going to pull and I'm either going to throw the hand kick, or sometimes I'll pull and go to the body with the kick. Because sometimes their hands will be up here, and I can go to the body as I pull. So as I pull, boom, kick to the gut. That's another option, right? The third option, when you pull to this side, I can grab, start working a like a long range clinch, or sweep up the leg for a single leg. Right? So we're pivoting out, boom, like overhand kick or kick, overhand cross, some combination of that. I can pivot out. Now their stomach's open for a really good body kick, or coming across the legs. But given the chance from here, with my power leg loaded up, I'd probably go to the body, not the legs. But again, nothing's set in stone. There's no such thing as absolute striking. Or trying to scoop up that leg, run them off, or clinch up. Okay? What I recommend is play around with all of them. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this. So you have 2 minutes to play around, and then find one that feels natural. Usually is the thing that feels natural that's going to be the most successful. Cool?
It is the first one. What
The
was
first one, as I pivot, sometimes I just step like lead hand, head kick. The second is like I step, pivot back, body kick, and I'll lean into it. And then the third is like going for a clinch or a single leg or a body lock or grappling of some sort.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Yep, cool. All right, let's play around. 1, 2, 3. And throwing a hard body kick is weird when you're shadow boxing because you don't have that impact of balance. Don't worry if you feel a little off balance. Yep. Make sure the hands stay up. Yep. Try to find what's most natural. What you feel works for you. Good kick, Abby. Good. Now play around. All right, there's 3 minutes left. Think about the thing that felt best for you, and then you're going to practice that.
Oh, punch myself in the chin. Nice. Ooh.
All right. You need to get a little bit of water. That's wonderful, Bianchi.
So those are weight and food.
All right. We're going to do first our multi-step roundhouse kick to go over the mechanics of doing a roundhouse kick correctly. Okay? The first step is I'm going to lift my knee of whatever leg I'm going to kick with. It's going to point straight ahead. The second step is I pivot and I make a flat surface from my knee to my shoulder. And I'm going to demonstrate all this. But I first want you to kind of think about it conceptually, all the different segments of the roundhouse kick. Then I push my thigh with my shin at the last part, with my knee, pull it back and down. Now for this, I want you to have a wall or something you can lean on to practice, okay? So this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to use the wall because I don't want to worry about balancing for this. This is strictly like the leg and hip mechanics. So 1, I'm going to be up. 2, I pivot and I pull that leg back. If I don't pull this leg, the kicking leg, it looks like this, almost like a side kick. So I want to up, pull it. Now the thigh pushes, kick, back, and down. I'll do it on the other leg, just so you get a little look. The leg's up, my feet are pointing forward. Hands up, my other arms just, to support myself. 2, pop and pivot, pulling the thigh back. I push, kick, pull it back, and down. That makes sense?
What?
Let me see everyone try it. Everyone try it. Start with you, Abby.
If you're if you're thinking about it, what part of your foot are you trying to connect with the?
I'm trying to connect with the lower third of my shin.
Okay.
Yeah, the foot's okay for the head or the neck, but I wouldn't want to slam it into any really thick bones. Not without shoes on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. Let me see you do it once. I want to see everyone do it once, and then we're gonna do our sequence. So Abby, let me see you do it.
We're all gonna do it.
No, I want to see everyone do it individually first, once, just so I can make sure everyone's doing it right.
Okay.
You're gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Well, what if the other people go first because they know what they're doing?
Okay, Kenny, you go first. Let me see.
here.
1.
Right.
Jump pivot. So,
Oh shit.
oh, damn, he kicked so hard, the wind knocked the phone over.
All right, so here.
Yep.
Pivot.
Pivot,
Right.
kick, pull it back, and down. Good. Bianchi, at least you do it.
Might be hard to see with that angle. I'm starting
Do
to
the best you can.
I'll do it this way. So we doing lead or here?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can get the kick out for. Perspectives are good too. Knee up,
Straight up.
pivot,
Boss.
back, and down. Good. All right, Sineng.
Pivot. Okay.
Good.
Mhm.
All right, Abby, let's see.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
I would want to be doing it with this one, I think.
Whichever leg you like first, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can lean on something to help keep your balance if you want. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pivot. So when you pivot, good. Yeah, so when you pivot, pull the thigh backwards first. Yeah, you just lean against it. Jump pivot. Good. Kick. Pull it back and down. Excellent. Everyone got it. As they say in sign language, right? All right, let's do it. 3 minutes, one leg, then 30-second rest, and 3 minutes the other leg.
Cause you funny, by the way. I'm taking all the things I love.
Thursday class, the Dean is going to teach us. So it's going to be grappling drills Thursday night.
I don't know why I got the heat on in this bitch.
So it's not about speed. Take your time. Come on, Alex.
Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da.
Good. Shake your legs out, then the other side. And don't worry, one side's gonna be better than the other. Unless you're really amazing, one leg's always better than the other. Right? So just 1, 2, 3, 4, and back down.
So when
Yeah,
you're
but
doing
use how you support yourself. Remember, I'm not worried about balance. I'm worried about just the lower half of your body. So you can lean on a wall, whatever. Let's work.
that's right.
This would never happen if I were black.
What would happen if I was white?
I gotta do my 100
And the
kicks.
reason I pause at every stage is I want to develop the muscle control at each point to be able to be accurate and powerful with my kick. I'm trying to break that blue bag before the end.
Ba-ba-da-da. Yeah, Joe. Get your damn leg. Ah. Time out.
What you laughing at?
I'm laughing at my damn self. I was trying to balance, trying to do my balance. And my shit fucking up.
Yeah.
Oh. So I'm laughing at myself. Damn.
All right. Last 2 3-minute sessions. We're going to do the side kick has a little more subtlety in your action. To me, it's the most complicated of your basic 4 kicks, which is roundhouse, push kick, side kick, and axe kick. Right? This is by far, it's the most things have to go right to get the most efficient use out of it. So, I'm going to start out just like a roundhouse kick. My knee up, pointing forward. When I pivot, though, I'm going to pull my knee to my chest. Okay? So 1, 2, and my foot's facing out. Now, as it goes, if I don't move my hips, see where my leg goes? It goes like somewhere out there. And that's not where I want it. I want my leg to go at the target, so my hip has to actively push inwards to engage and push the muscle out that way. Right? All right, you see how my hip comes forward? My toes are pointed down, and my heels pointed out. Back, down. Okay, I'll do the other leg. So 1, I'm up. 2, I pivot, but I pull this in. This is the part that's easier. The harder part is aiming straight and engaging your hip. So it's almost like a line from your foot to your head, not your toes, right? Pull your foot back. One of the worst mistakes you can make is to point your foot and smash your toes. And I'm telling you that from personal experience, that shit hurts. Cool? Any questions? All right, Alex, let me see you do it. Excellent, beautiful. Kenny, let me see you do it.
I'm sorry.
Let me see you do it.
I'm sorry to you what, Mike?
It's what I just did.
Sidekick.
Oh. Said sidekick?
Yes.
Yep. Good. Yep. Pete, let me see you do it.
Ah. Of course we know he knows how to do it.
We can always get better. Good. Turn the toes a little bit more down. Yep, yeah, just turn your foot down a little bit more. Yes, perfect. Excellent. Okay. Tanae. And you better drag your husband back here. He doesn't get out of it that easy.
Oh.
Good. So, Tanae, push your hips. Push your hips.
That's that back muscle.
Yeah,
That's
put your
that.
butt muscle into it.
Ah. That's that ass and the back.
Yeah, it'll come. That's what I say. That movement, it seems little, but it's big. So
Okay.
focus on that movement when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting your butt into it. All right, Abby, let me see you. Pivot. Kick. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay. All right. 3 minutes one leg, 3 minutes the other. Let's work. 1, 2, 3.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Ah.
Oh man, I don't know if y'all heard that. My knee just popped like a bubble wrap.
So we here, then we kicking it up.
Yep. And as you kick, you gotta turn your toes downward. That corkscrew adds to the straightness of the kick.
Yeah, I feel it in my back muscle, Mike.
It's hard. This is a
Right back here.
Damn. Hey, if my mom comes downstairs, I'm a side kicker. All right. If she come downstairs, I'm a side kicker. If I hear a gun go off, you know why. Ah. Damn. I'm feeling muscles I feel like I ain't touched in years.
side kick's hard. Everyone's looking good though.
Bianchi does this a lot. I be trying to kick him in his nuts every time he does it. So now y'all know. If Bianchi gets hit in the balls, it's because he did a side kick.
Wait, hit the game.
I don't know what he said, but all right.
Something watermelon.
That sounds about right. That sounds just about right.
I'm enjoying it.
It's almost watermelon season, son.
I already got one. I was trying to figure earlier.
What you say about my mama? Hey, Mom. Bianchi down here talking that shit.
All right, shake it out. Other leg. Really focusing on, take your time. Each step is important. Even just getting your knee up here is important.
Dude,
Like every
I'm
little
feeling
part,
it.
you know, it all comes together like a Lego, like a construction center. Good, Abby.
Ah,
Oh, it's a hard kick. All right, other leg, let's go.
damn. I'm actually sweating. I might be better with this side. Let me see. Nope.
You're doing it.
You know who's good at this sidekick? Joe Rogan.
Jason Lou.
Joe Rogan. Oh, huh?
Jason
Yeah.
Lou has a ridiculous sidekick.
Oh, Eric does too.
Yep.
Yeah. He goes. Almost as good as Bianchi's. If not a little bit more finesse.
He's fast. Jason Lou is super fast. And his brother too, Eric, has a ridiculous sidekick.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Brothers Lou.
Oh, Bianchi's sidekick is off.
Oh, it's on point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I will give it the
Damn.
A1
Listen
credit.
to Kenny
but-
give Bianchi compliments.
You know what I'm saying? I always give Pete compliments, son, but he be taking it to his head, so I stopped. He was getting arrogant, so I said, "Nah, I ain't giving this nigga no more compliments." This nigga talking about he Goku and Voltron and all this other bullshit. I ain't talking to him. Like, nigga, pick a character. One. Tell him, I'm Spider-Man. Shut the fuck up. You 39 years old, nigga. Fucking talk some Spider-Man.
Okay. Too much, Dave.
Hey, no. I'm just enough. Hey, because this is a stand-up comedy skit, man.
Awesome job. Any questions?
I think. Hey, should I jog tonight or tomorrow?
Our cardio, I do a Monday and Friday. So guys, David is gonna come to teach. He'll be on Zoom tomorrow. I'm gonna host him on Zoom to do a lesson. My
Tomorrow or
instructor.
Thursday?
Yeah, on Thursday. I mean, yeah. So make sure
David?
you reserve off that 6 p.m. on Thursday.
David's coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him on Zoom.
Cool.
I mean,
cool.
you said that several times. Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah.
And look, I really appreciate everyone here, you know, keeping the school open and hoping to, you know, hopefully keeping this place. I'm gonna have procedures for reopening probably posted by Friday. It's gonna be very closely following that Stephen Kesting article I put up. So for the first 2 weeks we open up, I'm gonna have groups of 6 for 30 to 40 minutes, only doing solo drilling, like on the grappling dummies or boxing work. on the bags. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 sessions of probably about 40 minutes a session. Okay, that's gonna be the first 2 weeks. You're gonna have to get your temperature checked when you come in, and I'm gonna ask that everyone wash their hands and their feet, and if you have time, to shower. I don't want a lot of congregating in the back near where everyone comes and goes. It just increases the risks. We're gonna hopefully after a month after opening, we can somewhat return to normal. But so after the first 2 weeks, be solo drilling. The second 2 weeks, it's me probably 8 people a session with just doing drills, not doing any real sparring yet, like mitt work and drilling jujitsu, no rolling. And then 2 weeks after that, we're gonna open up to rolling. But to make sure you wash, like if you can, shower right before you come.
When is this happening?
I'm hoping by the end of this month.
I mean,
So much of it depends on when Governor Hogan
right.
allows everything.